Hi Aquarius, hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a general reading, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July 1st through 7th. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread for some general messages today, guys, because we did deal a lot with the eclipses in June. I'm going to be working in the astrology as we go along. We got the journey as your crowning energy. You guys can see that. Beautiful card. Okay. Let's pull the cards and then we'll talk about everything. Use the Witch's Tarot for a Celtic cross spread. Yeah, so, this first week we're really just dealing, the two main things are going to be that new moon at 10 degrees in Cancer with the solar eclipse. And then on the 7th, Mercury's going retrograde. But guys, don't sweat it. Mercury's retrograde half of our life, So just take it easy. Understand it's a little wonky. The energy's a little wonky, a little murky. I've been calling it murky. Where not everything is 100% clear. And we can't really get to where we're going too quickly. Like I've been saying, we got the High Priestess in reverse, okay, as your situation. We got the Magician, very good. But as I've been saying, it's like being in your bedroom and laying in your bed and your bedroom door is across the way. And you have all this stuff in the middle of your room, but you want to run out of your room. You just can't jump out of bed and dart across your room real quick. You have to navigate over and around stuff. It's kind of like that kind of energy, but big deal, We have to still live life. Just make sure if you're signing any contracts or doing anything like that, that you really read the fine print. I don't know, is there a glare here on these? Let's see. Alright. Very good. Alright, so let's get right into this energy here. This is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I love this deck. This is beautiful. Get some really good messages from here. And this is the journey we got for you. It's funny, I see a lot of journey-esque kind of cards here. So this journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life, Aquarius. As you know it right now, it's a journey to honor and explore new ways of being in order to expand your life, the inner and outer you. Just really fearlessly drawing on your internal navigational charts to discover where it is exactly that you're supposed to be going right now. And when the time is right, as it is now, you're going to be led in the right direction. Even if you don't really know exactly where the hell you're going, because it's the departure that matters here. It's that the decision to make the change that's really important in this energy. Because this supports change and transformation. But the thing is, if you miss the boat here, with this great opportunity where the energy is supporting this transformation, another might not come along like this for a while. So you really want to pay attention here. This journey is calling you to make the changes and make the plans, but at the same time, don't hyper-focus just on the destination, because other things do need to be completed first before you can make that change. You have to kind of like cross the street, so to speak, before getting there, or cross that bridge before getting to that other side. So, just remember that the point of the journey is not the destination. It's who you're going to become and transform into along the way. So just be sure not to confuse your inner and outer journey, but look for the lesson in the connection of the two at this time, because this is really a time for growth, So honor the messages and the seeds for thought that are being sent to you right now. Messages are being sent to you right now, Aquarius, for sure. Pay attention because Spirit is guiding you, okay? So the first card representing your current situation we have here is the High Priestess reverse, okay, which is connected to the moon, okay? And the numerology link is justice and judgment. So when the High Priestess is reversed, this can show you guys dealing with an inappropriate mentor or choosing a temporarily wrong path, being on a temporarily wrong path. You might be listening to some bad advice, or someone might be trying to persuade you to go against your intuition. This could also indicate secrets that need to be out in the open, because any kind of knowledge that's locked up for too long can potentially be harmful to you or those close to you. So the secret can be yours, or it can be one that you're going to end up finding out about. But this explains to me why you guys got the oracle that you did, the journey, because you're really being pushed to look at the path that you're on and make some changes that better suit your higher purpose. Just you not being in the right space right now and you recognizing that changes need to be made. And then, beautiful, the energy complementing you is the Magician, which is a Mercury energy, and it's associated to the Wheel of Fortune. And in the upright, it indicates a time for action, Aquarius, for communicating and expressing what you really want, ideas you have. So this is an energy that's pushing you, really pushing you to broaden your horizons and expand your life, even if it feels a little uncomfortable. But you're going to have that drive and the right mindset right now to push your plans forward. So trust your internal guidance, trust your internal compass, and don't allow any kind of procrastination to get in the way, because you really do have the ability to transform whatever you choose right now. And this energy is directing you to make the most right now, make the most of your skills and talents. You know, this is entirely positive. I love it. You know, and you want to capitalize on your personal strengths in this energy too. Allow yourself to be connected to your higher and truer self. And for those of you who are single and wanting to be in a relationship, it's coming. If you're in a relationship, communication is going to be awesome right now as you guys reach a deeper level and more clarity of each other's needs. Very specific. Like you're going to just be understanding each other in a different way. This indicates new beginnings regarding career and money, either finding new employment or a new direction in your existing work. And this can also indicate a great leadership, inspired leadership from a really grounded person, somebody who's a very enthusiastic individual. So this is great, and that could be in work, or it could even just be a really good friend, but somebody who is very supportive right now in some way. Okay, and then what will be achieved from these circumstances, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, and this is a Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. It's the water of the earth element, and when this card comes up reverse, it typically indicates finances suffering. You know, maybe money you've been waiting to come in, or some sort of loan, or some sort of something doesn't come in, or funds are misappropriated. Something to do with money. You may have to deal with the impact of someone's financial mistakes, but guys, this is temporary, okay? If that resonates with you, don't worry about it. It's temporary. For others who view this, for others of you who view this differently, other than it being associated with money, this can indicate your home being neglected because you're just really, really busy focusing on other things. Maybe this new path that you're going on. This tells me you're very much in the mindset of wanting to make certain changes in your life, but you may not have the exact resources right now. But it's more of a delay again, you know. It's which shouldn't surprise us, right? Because we have Mercury retrograde. But these resources can be financial, but they don't have to be. This can also be, because Pentacles means so much more than money. It also, any way we feel supported in our life, okay, in our real life. So this can even be you feeling unsupported, because it's reversed, unsupported by someone close to you as you plan to make certain changes in your life, which can make you feel pretty frustrated. But remember, this is a temporary energy and it's your path you're working on, not theirs, you know? So just keep that in mind, okay? And then as your foundation energy, we have the Ten of Wands reverse. And this is a fire element. It's Saturn in Sagittarius. And this is you just feeling really weighed down right now. Like you have a lot on your shoulders, okay? You have a lot on your shoulders. But this is the thing. When this is upright, these burdens are very real. They're just really weighing you down. It's almost unmotivating and just ridiculously busy, where even if you could make change, you just don't have the time to make a change and all of that. In the reverse, so I like this better in the reverse, because it indicates that the burdens are more perceived than real. So this can be a sign of ongoing stress, you know, where you're in a space of framing everything that comes up as a potential problem, but it's just because you're so stressed out right now. And, you know, the message here is lighten up a little bit and take some of that pressure off yourself. You don't need to be perfect. The plans don't need to be perfect, you know, because being obstinate is something that's indicated here. So do yourself a favor, you know, don't create so much self-pressure. Just lighten up a little bit, and maybe rethink your plan, rethink your goals, at least for the moment, okay? Try not to think and become so wrapped up in the big picture of it all, like, oh my God, how am I going to get all these things done? Don't worry about that. You know, an easy way to remedy this feeling of being overwhelmed is simply, very often, just tweaking your plans in a way that makes your journey, broken down into little pieces, more realistic and attainable for the moment. You know, baby steps, baby steps. It's, you know, you don't have to do everything all at once, okay? I know you're excited, but you don't have to do it all at once. I know your past energy, we have the Five of Cups, which is a Mars and Scorpio energy, and this typically indicates loss and upset of some kind, guys. You know, so maybe you were in a bad space due to a breakup or some kind of disappointment in a situation, a decision you made a while ago that, you know, you're realizing, wow, this just did not prove to be what I thought it was going to be, kind of thing. Others of you, this can mean arguments in a close friendship with the need to temporarily move away from, you know, a friend or even a family member, okay, who hurt you. This can also apply to leaving a job or leaving a situation that you were in before you feel fully ready to do so. Like, you know it's the right thing, but you're not fully, you don't have both feet out the door yet. So you're still kind of like not totally comfortable with exiting a situation. But this is the thing. There's no going back to whatever the situation is. But there are two really positives here to this energy. First, whatever you're moving onward and into is going to be a lot more positive than where you've been in this past position. It's, you know. And second, and really important here, is that it's done. Because this was in your past. And then we have your near future, which is the Ace of Swords, which tells me that you've somehow created a new approach and a new game plan for yourself. You know, the Ace of Swords, which is, it's an air element associated with Gemini, Libra, and you guys, right? Aquarius. This is all about movement and success, you know. This energy is very auspicious for every aspect of your life. And I love seeing this in a spread because if it's near any negative minor arcana, it lightens it up. It adds a positive spin to it. This indicates new beginnings always, okay? So, like new whatever, okay? It could be a new decision, a new way of thinking that's very clear. It usually relates to work and or love, okay, in some way. This indicates action, which can bring some sort of... Now, anytime we have action, that can all, you know, often bring some kind of like drama or confrontation, but something that's necessary in order to push something new forward, you know. But just understand that, you know, as this manifests into your life, it's going to bring immediate change to your circumstances, but for the better. So don't sweat any sort of confrontation that you're going to have. Don't make it bigger than it really is, okay? Because being mentally agile and assertive and clear is going to serve you right now. The only thing here is, because it's a swords energy, which is thoughts and words, make sure that you're not too abrasive or aggressive with those close to you as you're trying to set things in motion. You know, be mindful of how you would want to be treated if you were on the receiving end of things. And for those of you in relationships, this is really positive because this does indicate getting over any past obstacles that you guys might have been going through and finding happiness through a new normal that you guys end up establishing, you know, together. So is this idea of, you know, really getting realistic with what went on and finding a new normal. So I do like that. Now, representing you right now, we have the Eight of Wands reverse. Okay. So this is a fire element. It's a Mercury in Sagittarius. And this doesn't surprise me because the simple meaning to this energy is delay. You know, and again, for the fourth time, Mercury's retrograde. You know, and just one little quick thing about that. Many of you know this, but if you don't, the shadow of Mercury retrograde started at the middle of June and it goes into the middle of August. So if you have the opportunity to wait on signing the bottom line of certain things, it's best to wait until then. Mercury retrograde is an awesome time to revisit past relationships, but it's typically not the best time to start new ones. But, you know, revisiting any old idea, anything like that, awesome energy. So this just tells me a little bit of delay. Totally normal. Okay, that's fine. So you're just going to have to be patient while you're waiting for a particular decision to come in that's going to end up unblocking your other ambitions, you know. But when you're frustrated, guys, be discreet. Try not to complain out to the universe, because that's going to put negative juju out there, and you don't want anything to block your path that's going on, because you have so much good stuff going on here. And those of you in relationships, you might be finding it hard to communicate right now, and you might feel yourself pulled into like these little petty arguments. And some of you might even be sucked into like a pocket of jealousy right now in this energy. But again, don't give it more weight than it should have, because things are just going to be a little murky right now. It's between the eclipses and everything else going on. And then we have the external influence is the Fool, which is associated with Uranus. And who got this? I think Pisces got this too as their external influence. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with, some of you are dealing with the Pisces, or if you have strong Pisces in your chart, but it doesn't matter. This is a beautiful energy to have as an external influence, because I always view the Fool as having all of the elements of all the major arcana in it. Some readers think the opposite, you know, no, we're all right, we're all wrong, whatever. It's however you understand it. I understand this energy as being very strong and a risk taker. So I feel like you have to have all of those energies inside of you, you know. This is the element of this is air, which is perfect given that he's about to step off the precipice here and into the ether, and on his travels he will go wherever the wind blows, right? So this is about taking calculated risks and realizing that nothing is without risk or danger, right? But it's time to take a leap of faith. So this is an excellent card to get for those embarking on any new kind of enterprise, or wanting to embark on any new kind of enterprise. And, you know, enterprise, fill in the blank, you know, business, project, educational pursuit, anything like that, as long as there's sensible planning in place. Because this is a time too for optimism and a fresh perspective, because whatever you start now is going to go really well, provided you know, look before you leap, keeping with the vibe of the Fool, right? But understand that once the decision is made, it's time to push forward and don't look back. Have the courage to commit to the path and be fully present in the moment. Don't get all wishy-washy and nervous, you know, at the last minute. Don't, okay? Because this is all good. This is all good. You know, for most people, the appearance of this card typically brings like a sigh of relief, because in a way, even though the Fool is taking this leap of faith, the path is pretty clear. You know where you're going, you know, which is great. And now in your hopes and fears position, we have the Three of Wands, which is a fire element associated with the Sun in Aries. And this is one of Tarot's good fortune cards that indicates success in seeing your projects and your goals and your relationships thrive. You know, it's a great indicator for healthy new situations, new important relationships in your life. This really does indicate you just meeting new people and things just going really well. But I'm feeling that the fear is coming in, because this does indicate a very busy, intense period of activity, which I'm feeling will make you feel a little overwhelmed, a little nervous, as this is the kind of energy where things are happening like really, really fast, and you need to move fast and focus while you're moving fast, which can be really challenging depending on what you have going on in your life besides, right? And that's hard when you have other things going on too. So this card often indicates, guys, an imminent trip for many of you, all right? And seeing your plans realized. So could be travel plans, but it could be any kind of plans, business plans, any goal or plan that you've set in motion that you've been nurturing. So the challenge here, besides balancing your workload out here, right, and trying to get everything done, is being able to stay balanced and focused at the same time while you're remaining patient and calm and in the moment. And just as a little caveat here, appreciate those people who are around you right now, you know, and try to make time for friends who don't immediately fit into your future plans, because time might be tight for you right now, but you're going to be really, really happy you did, okay? And then your final outcome energy, I mean, really? This is crazy. This is the most serendipitous reading for certain for me. You have the Chariot. There is so much movement here, guys. This is a Cancer association and a water element energy, which signifies success and a major departure. This is the time for determination and focus as you transform into and travel in this new direction. So a decision is made. And now you can begin to experience this progress moving forward in your life. Be ready to take control and really navigate your path, Aquarius, because you're definitely expanding right now. And when we have any kind of expansion like this, where it's relatively quick and this big, you need your willpower right now to really fuel your desires and keep you on the straight and narrow and stay focused. On a mundane level, this indicates many of you taking a trip, okay? A car trip, right? Because it's the Chariot. So a car trip, a train, something like that. And for many of you, this even indicates getting a new vehicle. But this is quick progress forward in relationships, swift progress in business opportunities, quick opportunities coming toward you that are both challenging and exciting. This indicates financial improvement. And for others of you, travel away from home is the focus right now. And any disagreements with those that you live with are going to quickly be overcome in this Chariot energy, again, because it's ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is the home. Cancer is all about the home. So it's you moving away from home, but in a very healthy way. And whatever you consider your home base. So this could even be, not that everyone's not going to be moving out of their home, obviously. This could be, a job, or this can just be you just changing and evolving and leveling up in who you are as a person. It could be very much just that kind of movement. It could be literal, or it could just be psychological, emotional, spiritual. Fill in the blank, guys, but there is movement here for sure for Aquarius. I love this reading for you. This is awesome. This is really great. Very exciting. Very exciting. Good stuff. I will see you guys next week for the second week of July reads, where we'll talk about, we got some Venus and Cancer square and Chiron and Aries and energy going on, Mercury and Leo. We got a couple of things going on, and we'll talk more about that stuff next time. But for now, you guys take care and enjoy your first week of July. Bye-bye. See you next time.